Hey, beautiful people, it's Goddess Puff, and welcome to your reading. All right, let's jump into it and just see what comes out. All right, for the collective, message for everyone watching. If you click on this reading, this message is for you. All right, message for everyone watching. Book of Shadows. All right, let's set this here. And the overall energy is FM. Boundaries. I think it's FM. Sorry, y'all. Lately, I've been having a lisp, but either way, boundaries. I love this. Okay. And I cut the deck and see cauldron, containment, but let's get into Book of Shadows. I'm instantly getting, before I even get the book, intuitively, I'm getting that you have a code that you stick to, your own morals, your own guidelines that you uphold. Either they've been long standing and you're honoring them again, or you're writing new ones. Yeah, I feel like you have a code of ethics or something like that that you stick to that helps keep and maintain certain boundaries in your life. And I feel like you're having to bring them forward. Yeah, let's see what this Book of Shadows is all about. All right, Book of Shadows. It says play your cards close to your chest with Book of Shadows. So don't let people know your next move. I feel like, this has to do with the newer people, or these are just people who don't know your boundaries laid out clearly to them. Like you haven't laid out your boundaries clearly to people. Not to say that you've given people or you've let, not to say that you leave people confused. It's just that you're not letting people know your vulnerabilities or your triggers. Because I feel like in the past you may have let people know your triggers and they used them against you. Yeah, play your cards close to your chest. Someone wishes to claim your ideas as their own. Be a trustworthy friend. Document your ideas, spells, and receipts in your Book of Shadows. Trust in it. Okay. Yeah, don't let. I feel like in this situation specifically, you should not tell everybody your business, basically, or let people know exactly what triggers you. Because I feel like you're dealing with certain people, not everyone you're dealing with, but it's a small percentage of people. Maybe it's like one or three people max that could be around you who they're trying to find your triggers anyway to use them against you. They will purposefully cross your boundary. Like before you told them they were not doing this. But as soon as you told them what you don't like, that's something they do. And make sure they do it every time they see you to piss you off. I feel like you're dealing with someone like that. Some of you could have tested this person, because that's what I was getting in the beginning. Like someone here tested this person and you lied and said you didn't like the color green, or you're afraid of snakes, or you're afraid of something. And you just threw it out there just to see what this person would do. Or maybe y'all were just playing around and you lied and said that you were triggered by something that you really weren't. And now every time y'all talk, they bring it up and they stare and smirk to see your reaction. I could literally see this person grinning in your face after they say it to see if it triggers you. And you looked at them confused, like, why, what? Because you don't even remember telling them that because you were just playing, or you just threw that out there. You weren't even scared of whatever this is. It's weird behavior. I feel like you have some trustworthy people around you. Make sure you keep this book under lock and key, y'all. If you are writing things down in a book, or if you do have some paperwork or some documents, first of all, don't let anyone know about the documents, especially if you know you can't trust that person. And then keep it somewhere that you know this person isn't going to look. Yeah, with Book of Shadows, Secrets, and then Boundaries, you're definitely dealing with someone who does not respect your boundaries. And it's best to just keep things to yourself. So let's go to FM Boundaries. I mean, that card is pretty straightforward, but I'm going to read it anyway. You are being diverted from your path. Focus on what is truly important. Honor your beliefs and yourself. Don't give in to superficial demands of others. Set clear boundaries. You would benefit from energy healing. Mm. With it saying you're being diverted from your path, I don't necessarily feel like you are. More so, this person is trying to distract you. It feels like this boundary pusher, I'm just going to call him a boundary pusher. This boundary pusher is like doing things to throw you off, giving you tasks and things, giving you horrible advice, giving you the wrong answer. This person is just purposefully doing things to misdirect and confuse you. And here's a good line here. You cannot expect to be taken seriously if you have not set your boundaries. So you have to set clear boundaries with this person. I'm not saying to tell this person you're like having boundaries and having your triggers are two different things. Like, don't tell this person, oh, I'm afraid of the color yellow, so don't wear yellow. Like, tell this person certain things like, I need to be left alone between the hours of 3 and 5, and have a clear boundary with that, which means have your door locked so that they can't come into your office and bother you between those times. Put your phone on do not disturb. And there needs to be consequences for this person bothering you around that time frame as well. Because if you set boundaries and people purposefully cross them and there is no like repercussions, I guess, for those boundaries being crossed, and those people are going to be like, okay, those boundaries or whatever. You said that, but you didn't do anything when I crossed them. It has to be some consequences to that boundary. So, like, say for instance, if someone does try to call you between those hours or bother you, you have your phone on do not disturb, and also so they can't get through with their call. Also, when you see them, you confront them and then you distance yourself from them. Like the consequence has to be them losing access to you. Because if this person is still getting access from you after disrespecting you, they're going to keep doing it. Yes, as your natural energy is being drained, drawing your attention unnecessarily to others instead of what is really important. Yeah, don't, because I've been yapping on and on and on about this individual because I feel like this annoying ass person. You've been trying to figure out how to get this person to leave you alone, right? So much so to the point where you're taken away from your task to focus on this individual. I feel like you need to redirect yourself back to your work and set clear boundaries around yourself so that this person can't bother you. And it's not, I mean, yeah, you can tell this person to leave you alone, but clearly they're not doing that. This is a nosy person who doesn't care about boundaries. So if telling this person to leave you alone has not worked, make sure that your schedule has shifted to the point where it's impossible for this person to bother or interact with you. If you can, go to higher ups and report this person and them being forced to leave you alone, do that. Block their number, block them on social media, put your phone on do not disturb, don't tell them your business, avoid this person at all costs. And when you see them, act like they don't exist. And of course, it's in varying degrees for everyone watching. Of course, you're not like, everyone's not completely annoyed with this person, but to some degree or some level, boundaries need to be put in place. Yeah, because this person is just draining you mentally, or something is. I feel like you have something that you were working on, and this person has completely, you lost the plot. This person's causing you to lose the plot because they done took over your mind so much. Yeah, someone wishes to claim your ideas for their own. Oh, hell no. Well, one thing can be for sure, this person has not been able to get to your secrets. I feel like you have been writing out your goals, your ideas, and your plans. I don't think this person knows them. Or it's for sure that they can't stop them, even if they do know them. All this person can do is annoy you, and they know that they can't do anything else. And if you ignore and avoid them, they definitely can't do anything. Transition, judgment, the underworld, 40. And overall energy is sacred, playfulness, nature spirits, 28. I feel like you've been keeping a journal, or it would be beneficial for you to keep a journal. You could be waking up at night or at certain times, having weird dreams, something to do with your sleep being disrupted, or just not how it usually is. Yeah, basically disrupted. The message for the card, the underworld, is about transition. Yeah, that's what it says. I'm reading the book. It's about moving out of the old and into the new. We've been clearing out baggage for a long time because it takes a long time. Hmm. So this is about you setting new boundaries. Maybe you had old boundaries or things in place and it just, oh, I accidentally hit the mic. I thought I cut it off. I had to make sure. But it seems like you had old boundaries or things in place where you just got so taken away from. And now you're refocusing. You're refocusing on your goals, writing new boundaries. It's just, I feel like you're starting fresh after going through a situation of trial and error and learning. I feel like you've definitely learned new ways to uphold these boundaries. And you know, there's a boundary card I actually have. I've had it on my altar for a minute. Let me go grab that real quick and show y'all because that ties into the reading perfectly. It's been sitting under my altar and on my altar for months. At first, I did it for me, but then after a while, I just forgot the card was there. But boundaries. I only allow caring and respectful people into my inner circle. I maintain this boundary with integrity and kindness. Purr. And of course, I have wax on my hand after grabbing it off the altar. But anyway. All right, we're going to do nature spirit. Sacred playfulness. If you pulled nature spirit, it could be because you have overlooked details in your daily grind. There are small things in your life that are sacred but have not been given their proper space. Hmm. When is the last time you felt genuine joy, had a big belly laugh, or felt truly loved and supported? You are being asked to be mindful of the little things in your life. And it's just every card I read keeps taking me back to this journal here. You definitely need to take a journal, or sorry, make a journal. This moment everlasting is what it says here. Or send yourself a text or some notes or something, because I know some people aren't journal people. Or have something that, because if you're not a note taker, oh my God, I can't talk. If you're not a note taker or journaler or whatever, you're just not the type of person. Maybe you could take pictures or write in a sticky notes or something. I mean, you're into tarot. Maybe keep a tarot journal where you write down your daily card of the day or something. There needs to be some way that you track your epiphanies and goals and just your mindset as a whole when it comes to certain things. I feel like it would benefit you greatly to journal in your own way or to track certain days or events. Because with the Book of Shadows and Secrets, because I was instantly getting work, like I described a work situation where you would have to change your schedule to avoid someone who keeps getting in your business. I feel like you had certain goals and they got skewed and changed because someone at work has just been, I don't know why I got gaslighting. Seeing the word divinity, it's like this person has just been annoying you. Too much work and no play. And I feel like you need to set boundaries around both. Set them with yourself, most of all. If you set boundaries with yourself and you continuously honor them, when someone else tries to cross those boundaries, they're not going to stand a chance. Because if you constantly uphold boundaries with yourself on a daily basis and you constantly build up that respect within yourself with those boundaries, like that may be why someone's not respecting your boundaries, because you don't respect them. And I'm not blaming you in any way. I'm just saying that people can see that. Like, say for instance, you're someone who says you only eat vegetables, right? You're a vegetarian. But someone catches you eating meat. Then when you go out to dinner, this person's going to keep pushing you to try their food because they see that you've eaten meat before. Like, if you're not respecting your own boundaries, then other people aren't going to respect them either. And that is like an annoying thing to say and a hard pill to swallow in certain situations, but it can be very true. Like, this is someone who, like, you say that you're staying in for the night to study, but your friends or family can see that you don't really do that. You always end up bailing or going to do something else. They'll keep continuously inviting you places or telling you to come on. It's just like, you get what I'm saying. If you don't respect your boundaries and yourself, no one else will. If you beat yourself up verbally, other people are going to think it's okay to do it too. I think, honestly, you're being too hard on yourself, collective, or whoever's watching. You've been too hard on yourself lately. And it's time for you to get out there and take a break and have some fun. Stop beating yourself up and pushing yourself and working yourself to death, and don't let anyone else do it either. Because people can see you doing it to yourself, so they're going to try to do that to you. Witch hazel, sensitivity. And you have apple, forbidden. Yeah, you definitely need a break. Even if it's just a day, 1 day a week, 2 days a week, whatever it is for you. I feel like you just have not been really paying attention to yourself, your physical well-being. It's just been you focused on your goals, battling with these people. You've been on this grind, like the book said. And you haven't really been focusing on you. I'm looking for the witch hazel sensitivity. It's like, obviously you've been more sensitive, you've been more on edge lately, maybe a little more triggered than usual, but it's because you haven't been checking in with yourself and creating balance within yourself, so the scales are being tipped so easily. It says a sensitive witch is often troubled emotionally. mm. As you focus more on your magical work, you will find that your intuition heightens, as does your sensitivity. Merely avoiding those who make you sore, as well as those who would rather see you with a blemished reputation, does not serve a sensitive soul such as yourself. So instead of becoming thick skinned, and to relieve you of irritation, pain, and learn to appreciate and hone your empathic nature. So the goal here isn't to become thick skinned or overly expose yourself to these situations. It's more so to check in and deal with yourself emotionally. Because it's definitely, it just seems like, I don't know if it's at work, with family, friends, coworkers, a lover. I feel like it's more so at work or family or friends. It could be a lover for some of you, but I'm not really getting love. There is an individual, I feel like it could be one person who is just getting under your skin, confusing you and distracting you and taking you away from your goals, just nitpicking, a bully, overworking you, then telling you need to relax more. This is just someone who does not respect your boundaries. It is just a difficult individual. And you're trying to, running away or avoiding them does not make you feel good, because it makes you feel like you're running away from them and avoiding them, and it's still impacting you. It's still impacting you internally. Because merely avoiding this person isn't helping you. You need to address it internally. You need to address the issue in yourself. Because you can make a person change. Now you can try and sit and talk to them, and if this is at work, you can take it to the higher ups. But if you've done all that already, now it's time for you to focus on addressing yourself emotionally. It's nothing wrong with being sensitive, because you got to be a certain level of sensitive to be able to be empathic, to be able to read tarot, to be able to do whatever. The goal isn't to become thick skinned or try to like take this person's bullying or abuse. It's to address yourself, do some shadow work basically, and release whatever this emotional burden is that this person was putting on you, this pressure. But like, lighten your load and try to get out there and have fun. All right, let's go to Apple Forbidden. For some reason, I keep getting that this has to be a family member or somebody at work, because it's like this person stresses you out, but you feel like you can't stop working. It's like you feel like you can't take a break, like you refuse. Why is it that whenever you are prohibited from doing or having something, you covet it all the more? Sorry, I just got a notification. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I am a forbidden fruit, but not because I am bad for you. Oh no, it's because I unveil that which is hidden. You would be wise to remember that some things are forbidden in order to keep you from harm. Okay. I feel like you're dealing with someone who would call you lazy, or no matter how much you work, it's like this person is telling you to do more, 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 more. It says the piece of cake or glass of wine you have denied calls out to you. Yeah. You're dealing with, or you've been, I don't know if this is a parent who's programmed this, like push this into your mind, or a coworker who reminds you of this parent, or like it's something like that where you feel like you can't play. And then when you're caught, quote unquote caught, because you're a grown ass person, how are you caught doing something? And you feel guilty. It's just like it's just this weird dynamic of you overworking yourself, and while you're working you're being judged, and if you rest you're judged, and you feel like you can't rest. It's just this weird cycle. It's weird. And you're finally reaching a point where you're just about to do what you want to do. Affection, yes. And this is the answer. You being kind and affectionate to yourself. I'm going to read from the book, but this is the answer here to all this craziness. Let me put it, let me move these down. I feel like you need to keep a secret dialogue to yourself. A secret, like, you need to communicate with yourself more. Get in touch with yourself more. Because I feel like lately you haven't been doing that in favor of productivity. Overall energy is ritual. Yes, you need to work this in. There needs to be a balance. I'm not saying you have to stop working or doing what you do, because I feel like a lot of you love to work, or you like to do whatever it is that you've been working so hard to do or focused on. But there needs to be a balance created. Because I'm getting, you don't want to run and hide from it, but you also, something needs to change because something is starting to negatively impact you. So this is about with ritual and boundaries and secrets. This is about you. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, if you go back to the beginning of the reading, I feel like you're rewriting something. You're writing up a new schedule, you're writing up new boundaries, new morals. You're writing up something new. You're starting something new with ritual here. And yeah, refinement, literally. You're rewriting things to fit where you are now, to fit your current state. All right, let's go to 12, affection. Ooh, fire herbs. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorrel. This is the herb here. Sorrel. I definitely feel like I'm saying that wrong. But affection. New experiences are coming your way, which means you will feel prompted to find new ways of doing things. Ah! Sorry, I always get so excited when I pick up on something intuitively and then it's confirmed later on in the reading. Ah. You will feel prompted to find new ways of doing things. You are seeking a solution. And I said, this is the answer. You are seeking a solution. Be more receptive to suggestions and openings. Ensure you are putting your true feelings into all that you are doing. A valuable proposition should come your way, but don't get too carried away. Uses: agreement, dexterity, love, family, inner healing. And I was saying, like, yeah, the astrological sign is Taurus, the celestial is Venus, deities are fairies, Venus, and Aphrodite. But that's what I was saying earlier. Like, for some of you, it's a family wound. A parental figure could have made you feel lazy anytime you rested, or looked at you weird, or judged you for resting. And whenever you worked, it was never enough. You needed to keep working and keep improving and keep doing more and get better grades. If you get an A, you need to get an A plus. If you got an A plus, you need to stay after and do extra credit. And if you did extra credit and got an A plus, you need to skip some grades. And if you skip some grades, you need to be in college. You're like, you get it. It's never enough. It's never a freaking enough. And I feel like you've taken that same mentality to work, to friends, to lovers, to relationships, and you keep running into people who treat you this way. And it's just like, it's never enough. And you finally reached the breaking point where you realize, I'm enough. And now you're doing like some inner healing. You're rewriting these boundaries. You're like writing these boundaries in a way where it starts with you respecting and honoring them first. I feel like you're taking time to yourself where you respect and honor your own boundaries. And it starts with little things like, okay, every Thursday or whatever day, I'm going to go have lunch at the beach for 30 minutes or an hour. And I'm cutting my phone off. No one is to interrupt that time. And you honor that, and you continue to honor that, and people around you see that you honor that, and you don't let anyone interrupt that, you don't stop that, you don't let anyone take that away from you. When anyone changes their routine, people are going to test that. When anyone starts to do something different, whether it's someone who starts to diet, start to exercise, start to do anything, even you, I'm pretty sure you've seen a sibling, a family member, a friend, coworker, whatever. You see them changing up a diet, and so you just try to joke about it or you test it, and then after a month of them keeping up with it consistently, you're like, damn, this person's serious. Okay, I see you. And then you start to respect it. At first, people laugh, and then they congratulate, and then they ask for advice. That's how it always goes. People mock people who try to lose weight, and then they see them actually getting like results, and they're congratulating them, and then they're asking for advice. And I feel like that's what's happening with you. So just be prepared with any situation. When you start placing boundaries, at first people are going to test it, people are going to laugh, people are going to do whatever to trigger you, right? But as long as you uphold that and honor that within yourself, because you're not trying to do it for them, this is for you. So as long as you honor that within yourself, like, I promised myself I'm going to drink more water. I promised myself I'm going to go for a 30-minute or an hour walk every day. I promised myself I'm going to do this. And so I'm going to do that. It doesn't have to be every day. It could be once a week, however, whatever your schedule is. But as long as you stick to it and you respect it, eventually people are going to leave you the hell alone because they realize, oh, you respect it and you ain't letting nobody mess with that. So that's what it is. And because you're changing and you're growing and you're setting new morals and new boundaries for yourself and upholding them, you're going to bring in new experiences. And these new experiences could have already come in, or it could have been vice versa. These new experiences and new people have come in, or new things have come in. So you're being prompted to find new ways of doing things. Either way, you're changing up the way that you do things. You're changing, period. You're going through a transition, a judgment phase where you are reevaluating yourself, your goals, and what you want. And as you're doing this, it says again, ensure you are putting your true feelings into all that you are doing. A valuable proposition should come your way, but don't get too carried away. Okay, so let's see what ritual says. I love this for you. Where is it at? 10 ritual. Sweet corn. I can pronounce that one. Though there may be unknown forces surrounding and working for you, you're being prompted to join in through dedicated study, and physical action. Beneficial air, what? Esoteric teachings are worthwhile pursuing, and a deeper connection with another is being forged. Oh, perhaps without you even realizing it. Be careful of secrets and confidential knowledge that may cause harm. Right back to the beginning with secrets. Secrets. What cartoon was I watching where they said it like that? I can't remember. Could have been SpongeBob or Adventure Time. But whatever. Secrets. That's crazy. Be careful of secrets and confidential knowledge that may cause harm. So, yeah, you could overhear something, but I'm also getting like your own vulnerable things and triggers and perceived weaknesses, whatever you are journaling, whatever you are realizing and noticing about yourself. Because you don't have to write it down if you don't want to, but whatever you are taking note of mentally and realizing about yourself, keep it to yourself. If you have like a counselor or therapist, share it with them, but keep these things to yourself, because I feel like it could be someone, there's clearly at least one person around you who you just do not get along with. Or even if there isn't an issue with someone around you, for some of you, it's just best that you create an inner world and connection with yourself at this time. Because for a lot of you, I feel like this new connection is with you, with the new you. You are, again, going through a transitional phase, a judgment. You are growing, you are changing. And so you're having to reestablish a relationship and connection with yourself. And you felt so drawn away and pulled away from yourself because you're not who you used to be. And you're having to get to know the new you. The new you requires new things. Yeah, you're being prompted to join in through dedicated study and physical action. I feel like it's definitely the study of yourself and what you need now, the things that you require now internally. There's definitely someone else because while I am seeing that there's one person you're not getting along with, there is another person that you are getting closer with. So you're getting further away from one person and getting closer to another. And it could be getting away from a family member and going towards a friend, getting away from a friend, going towards a lover, or vice versa. It doesn't matter which individual is which. It just feels like you're getting away from one person while getting closer to another. And this is someone that would be outside of you. So of course you're forming a stronger bond with yourself. But I feel like there's an individual that you don't want to deal with anymore because they're annoying as fuck. And then there's another individual that you are drawing closer to. Because I just seen from the beginning of this reading that there is a friend that you are just, and I don't feel like you're forcing it or anything like that. It just feels like it's just naturally happening. Your bond is just naturally getting stronger. It even says it in the book. Perhaps without you even realizing it. Yeah, y'all are getting closer together. The uses for sweet corn is return, divination, luck, offering, and fertility. So if you are interested in like pulling your own cards, tarot or oracle, here's this deck that I'm currently using. This is this one, the second to last one. Witch's Oracle. Or what does this say? Season of the Witch. And then this is the Witch's Wisdom. So these are all the oracle cards that I'm currently using. Deities are, ooh, I can't pronounce that. The Corn Maiden, Celestial is Venus, and the astrological sign is Leo. If y'all can pronounce that, go ahead. But here it is. I'm not trying to butcher that. Let me see. What does it say? Quiet Zelacote. Exactly. Put it down. Put the book down and get into the tarot. All right. That's funny. I don't know. I feel like sorrel could be used for cooking. Like, is it? Well, obviously, but it looks like, you know how you can boil spinach and greens and things like that and eat it that way. I wonder if this will taste good that way as well. If anyone's ever eaten or cooked with this, and let me know in the comments, like, how can this be prepared? And am I saying that right? Like, the moon, Cancer, Pisces. Eight of Cups, walking away. Ooh, this is deep, y'all. Because this is about a connection with you. I feel like there's a relationship outside of you that is mimicking your relationship with yourself. Like that person that you're getting the fuck away from is mimicking the parts of you that you are transitioning from and leaving behind. And the person that you are going towards is mimicking the parts of you that you are going towards. So, like, for example, if you're leaving behind a bad eating habit that you have, like maybe you eat too much junk food, and being around this person causes you to slack off too much at work, or it causes you to overwork yourself. Around the same time you're getting away from that junk food, it's like something that's not healthy for you. Overworking yourself and losing the plot, losing your goal, losing the whole reason why you started. It's the same thing like as the junk food. It's unhealthy for you, taking you away from your goal, especially if you have health goals. So the more you get away from that junk food and you uphold that boundary, like I'm not even gonna buy anymore, or you're changing your junk food to healthier snack foods. Like instead of a bag of chips, you get granola bars or something, or you get fruits instead. It's like you have a boss who won't let you take your lunch break, you clock out anyway. King of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like it doesn't have to be an Earth sign. It could be in anyone's chart with the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I feel like it's more so with ritual. This is just you being consistent and you investing in yourself. I just get the King of Pentacles is loyal, consistent, and hardworking. And you are applying this energy to your healing, your transition, and your balance. And then you have the King of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's crazy is the overall energy is the King of Pentacles. I mean, no, the King of Cups, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you have three kings: King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups. It doesn't matter what your gender is. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So you can be a he, she, they, them, does not matter. Okay. I'm getting that you the type to work your ass off. You're gonna like you don't even be using your paid time off. You don't even be using your vacation days. And even when you're on vacation, there's something you're doing for work while you're on vacation. It's just like you be working on vacation. You're having to be very proactive with this healing. Now, for some of you, you could be dealing with an earth, water, fire, damn near every sign here. Okay. But I feel like this is more so with the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. That is your leadership ability, you taking action, you working hard. You're having to, in order to dig deep into your emotions, because I feel like you abandoned your emotions at one point in favor of work. And now you're having to walk away from work for a little bit to create a balance. Because the overall energy is the King of Cups. That's you getting in touch with your emotions and your intuition. I feel like you were left in the dark and confused about yourself and which way to go. It's like you've been too afraid to play around and have fun. Let's clarify. Clarifying the moon is the Knight of Cups. I just heard I'm sorry. You could be apologizing to yourself. This reading is just so you focused to me. Now, of course, for some of you, like someone could have literally apologized to you. Like for a lot of you, someone could apologize to you or give an offer to you or something. But I feel like this reading is just so you focused that the external influences don't really matter. It's about how you're handling yourself internally and responding to it that matters. So someone could be getting on your nerves or not. Someone could be apologizing for that or not. Either way, it's the effects and how you deal with it that matters. That's sticking out to me in this reading. Because I feel like you're apologizing to yourself. Yeah, you're not interested in someone's, like, it's not that you're rejecting an apology or whatever. It's just like it doesn't have much of effect on you because it's like it's more so about you and how you heal and deal with it. Whether or not someone apologizes, whether or not someone gives an offer, that's not really what's going to help you heal. Someone apologizing to you can help in a way, but nothing compared to you healing yourself. An apology is not going to heal you. For some, maybe, but you still have to let it go. Like people be waiting their whole life for an apology and refusing to heal. That's not healthy. And your healing is not going to come from an apology because sometimes an apology is not enough. Change behavior. Put it where it goes for you because forgiveness and apologies and things like that is just very personal for each individual. All I'm saying is you do not need an apology to heal. And I feel like the people I'm reading for right now aren't interested in an apology. You're not interested in it. You're not interested in this offer, especially if it's coming from a water placement, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or someone who has a significant water in their chart, or this is something to do with something very emotional. Because you have the moon, clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups. If I can hold this up so that you can see. Oh my goodness. There we go. You're not, look, you see this person giving you that offer, and then look, this deer, not interested. Because you're at a point where the only apology that matters and healing and forgiveness that matters is from you. The only thing that's going to make a change is if you honor yourself. That's the only thing that's going to make you feel better. That's the only thing that's going to make you heal and release. That's what I'm picking up on. And clarifying the Eight of Cups, you walking away as the Three of Wands. And for some, like someone could have been waiting for an apology or waiting for something. No, someone's not waiting anymore. Yeah, strength, Leo. Like someone could have been waiting for this apology and expecting it to help or whatever. And it's just like, no, I'm not waiting on this apology anymore. I'm not waiting on an offer. I'm going to move forward. I'm done. Clarifying the King of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands. So we have the King and Queen of Wands here. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people involved. Definitely Leo energy here. I mean, yeah. Eight of Wands, Sagittarius. It could be multiple people reaching out to you. You got one person that's apologizing, one person trying to give you an offer, someone trying to call your phone a lot, an earth sign or fire sign. Let's see. Clarifying this King of Wands is a Seven of Swords. Ooh. Okay, hold on before let me see. Justice. Okay. Libra. We got Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces. Overall energy is the World, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Okay. Yeah. So I'm seeing this two different ways. For this King of Wands energy, this King of Wands could have sent this earth sign to talk to you. Yeah, it's giving a fire sign or whatever sign they are. This King of Wands sent someone to talk to you for them. They plotted this. They want to reconcile. They're trying to apologize. You could have two people trying to apologize and get with you at once. Or three, damn it. Because you got the Three of Wands here and three Kings here. This could be three different attempts by one person. This could be two different people. This could be three different people. But I definitely see there's multiple attempts to try to contact you and reconcile with you. Someone's plotting to create justice and to work things out with you. If someone betrayed you, like if someone was plotting, lying, cheating, stealing, oh, trust that justice is being served. You literally have the Seven of Swords with the Justice card pulled right afterwards. Like, oh, justice is being served 100%. Because I feel like you got some clear boundaries with someone. And what's weird is the more that you don't, I hate that toxic shit, but I gotta say what I see. The more you don't talk to someone with boundaries, the more boundaries and self respect that you have, the more this person wants to talk to you because of that forbidden fruit, the thing I read earlier. The more someone can't have it, the more they want it. And I feel like that's why you're not interested. You tired of that shit. I feel like you've outgrown stuff like stupid, childish situations like that. You're not entertaining situations like that anymore. Like this person could, yo, I'm not even gonna get into that. Like, if it's a toxic situation, I feel like bringing it up is just not gonna be conducive, especially if you're trying to get away from it. So I'm not even gonna read into that situation too much. I'm gonna leave it like it is. Outside of that situation, I'm seeing you. There could be someone else here trying to communicate with you. An earth sign. I see a lot of messages back and forth as you work with this earth sign. I see you strategizing at this strategy, like from the beginning when it had Book of Secrets, I mean, Book of Shadows with Seven of Swords, Secrets, and there was another card here about secrets, ritual, I believe. So this reading is heavily about you keeping secrets. And it's not like people usually hear that and think that it's toxic or negative or whatever, but no. You keeping secrets is just like you having plans that you keep to yourself, parts of you that you keep to yourself. You wouldn't share your diary with everyone. It's good to have your own private relationship with yourself. Like people be having private relationships with their doctors and their therapists and their spouse or whoever, but don't have a private relationship with themselves. Like, be for real. And I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, like, it's nothing wrong with that. And if anyone tries to judge you for that, it's like they need help. Okay? Like, don't let anyone judge you for having a relationship with yourself, because them simply doing that just shows they don't have one. Period. Why did that make me mad? I feel like someone does that. I feel like someone judges you for having a relationship with yourself or mocks you or whatever. That person hates themselves. Anyway, with Book of Shadows Secrets, I'm reading that again. Like I said, play your cards close to your chest. Someone wishes to claim your ideas as their own. And I've, like, let me just say, I've seen people, they will mock and make fun of you for doing something. And the next time you see them, they will tell you and try to teach you what they just made fun of you for. Like, literally, I've had people where I said, this is just a stupid example, but I was like, yeah, I don't wear foundation. I mean, I do now, but back then I didn't because it broke my face out a lot. And they were like, what? That's weird. What? It doesn't break your face out. It doesn't clog your pores. What? And then, like, literally, not even a week later, this girl's like, yeah, you really shouldn't be wearing foundation. I don't wear foundation. Like, the same person who mocked me said that. That's just a stupid example, but it could be anything. Like, say, for instance, you're seeing a therapist and, like, someone laughs in your face. It's like, only people with issues have that. Oh, you're so sensitive. And then next week, they're like, yeah, I've been seeing my therapist for a while and you should really see a therapist. Like, people don't even want to. It's like something stupid like that. It's something dumb like that. Someone wishes to claim your ideas as their own. Document your ideas, spells, and recipes in your book of shadows. Trust in it. So you are building a relationship with yourself. Keeping a diary or a journal and things that you do for yourself, like a recipe. Like I said earlier, if you cook with sorrel, I feel like again I'm saying that so wrong. But if you have your own special recipes and fun things you like to do on your own, that's what you're writing down. You're keeping a spell work. You're documenting your ideas. You're just keeping things to yourself. And someone could just be simply hating or jealous of that. And just make sure you don't tell anybody about the fact that you're doing it. Even if you don't share the ideas that you write down, just don't even let someone know that you're writing it down. And like, don't let anyone know you have a journal or diary, because having that space invaded is so oof. And I say that as someone who has had that happen to them. Like, it made me like spaz out for real. I was like crashing out about it. I went off because that's such an invasion of privacy. And then the person knew that I didn't want them to see it, and their whole face changed when I started going off. Like, don't do that. Because now I have to yell at you, and neither of us wanted that to happen. But now look at us. Hey, look at us. Who would have thought? But anyway, at them boundaries. You are being diverted from your path. Yeah, like this person, they really can't divert you. Let's be real. But I feel like before you started, making these changes in this transition and doing all this, you were getting away from yourself because you were sacrificing your a relationship with yourself in favor of goals, work, and progress. And you're still like overall energy is abundance. You're still getting that. Dang, did I not read this card? I'm gonna have to read this card. Oh no, it was ritual. I had moved it over here. I forgot. But yeah, this person like work and other things were taking you away from a relationship with yourself. Now, there's nothing wrong with loving work and doing your thing. Okay. I feel like you're a very passionate leader. You're a very hard worker. But I feel like it got to a point where it wasn't about the love of the work anymore. It was about either you were running away from yourself or you were trying to prove a point. You were being taken away. You were being overworked. Because especially with this sacred playfulness, this card here, because I'm going to have to read that again too. But yeah, honor your beliefs and yourself. Period. Period. I feel like we've been talking about that this whole reading. I swear, if I put a counter up on the screen, how many times I said boundaries, 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 boundaries throughout this entire reading. Yeah, don't give in to the don't give in to the superficial demands of others. Set clear boundaries. You would benefit from energy healing. Period. Period. Very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a chronically online person, and brain rot and whatnot. What is it? The nature spirit. If you made it this far, let me know if I should go live. Like, if I should go live on weekends or like whenever. Because I wanted to do this reading live, but I wasn't sure. I was nervous. I'm not going to lie. I was nervous. All right. Sacred and playfulness, nature spirit 26. If you have, I said poured, pured. If you have pulled nature spirit, and if you want to read the little poem at the bottom, you can. Hopefully you can see it. But yeah, if you pull nature spirits, it could be because you have overlooked details in your daily grind. There are small things in your life that are sacred but have not been given their proper space. This could be a family member or a project in your home. It could be yourself. When was the last time you felt genuine joy, had a big belly laugh, or felt truly loved and supported? You're being asked to be mindful, to be demure, very cutesy, to be mindful of the little things in your life. These things are calling for you, desperate for your attention. They are a reminder that it is the small things in life that also make the world go round. Yeah, like you need to have some fun. You need to have some fun. It's okay to have a little fun. And like I said, I keep saying this because like I feel like some of you y'all, it's like when people tell you you play too much, you need to work, then people go overboard with the work. And if people tell you to stop working and play, people go overboard with the play. So I'm saying like you don't have to completely just throw your job away and quit and run off into the woods. You could just take a day. Cut out some time during the week Take a couple. It's gonna look different for everyone how you do it. Everyone watching is gonna do it in a different way. But it's okay to take the time out of your day or whatever day and and have some fun. Okay. Okay. Very demure, very mindful, very cute. Okay, I need to stop saying that. I need to get offline. I think I didn't read all the cards. Yeah. Okay. Ritual 10. There may be some unknown forces surrounding and working for you. You are being prompted to join in through dedicated study and physical action. Beneficial esoteric teachings are worthwhile pursuing, and a deeper connection with another is being forged, perhaps without you even realizing it. Be careful of secrets and confidential knowledge that may cause harm. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Justice. Yeah. If you get into a situation, I'll just say it like this. If you come up towards or find yourself in a situation where you're having to decide whether or not to disclose information, don't do it. It's about confidentiality. With justice, this could turn into something legal, especially at work. The information you know, not just about yourself, but about others at work, it is beneficial for you to keep it to yourself. And if you're going to disclose it, make sure it's a legal situation. Hold on, my as soon as I said if you decide to disclose it, I got a tickle in my throat. Let's not do that. Let's not go running our mouths. Because secrecy has been a repeated theme throughout this reading. And as soon as I said the opposite, my throat started to choke up. You're not meant to spill the beans about something. You're meant to keep stuff to yourself. You have secrets, ritual, seven swords, boundaries. Keep it quiet, keep it cute. Okay. Yeah. I said a lot during this reading. I don't know what else I'm gonna say. Actually, I feel the need, since I'm yapping, why not pull another card? Ah, my legs. Let's see. I'm gonna shuffle this one and see what card comes out for the collective, for all signs, for the collective, for all signs. Okay, what's this one? Ooh, and it goes with everything we were saying. Mushrooms, quiet growth, the hidden peace. Purr. This is what we was talking about the entire reading. We was talking about this the entire reading. Like keeping things to yourself, quiet growth, writing in your journal, taking time to yourself. The hidden. Keeping and it's so many cards about secrecy. The hidden, so many cards. This is the fourth card about secrecy. Secrets, seven of swords, ritual, talked about secrets. Fourth card about secrets. Where should I put this? I'm gonna put it here, I guess. And then peace, yeah. Creating peace for yourself, taking time to yourself, having fun. Overall energy is lantern, guidance, instinct, trust. Trusting your intuition, your instincts, guiding yourself. This is you building a relationship with yourself because when you honor yourself and your boundaries and your morals, your own rules for yourself, you build a rapport of trust in yourself. Period. Oh my God, I love that for you. All right, and I'm going to pull from this deck. Ooh, excuse me. Hold on, I felt like I was going to burp. All right, for the collective. That came out kind of crazy. It was kind of turned. It's tilted. Illness. So let's see. I'm getting more so it's just like stress, like if you keep working yourself. You know how you were supposed to take a break 3 months ago, now you got a cold. It's that type of deal. Because I've known like multiple jobs and multiple situations where I was supposed to take a break, where I was supposed to relax more, and I decided not to because I was like, no, you're fine. You need to work. Don't be lazy. And then I got sick or I hurt myself. Like I literally, what is it? I injured my rotator cuff and I literally could not move my right arm for like a month. I physically couldn't lift it, move my hand or nothing. It was in a sling. It was so bad I had to sleep on the couch because I couldn't lay back on my bed because my shoulder was in so much pain. Like, y'all, take them breaks before they take them for you. Okay. But illness is Cujo, the 1983 one. Upright, it says prioritize your own needs at difficult times. Y'all, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I literally cannot make it up. Oh my gosh. Okay, the overall energy is the other side. Let me see. You may I usually don't suggest it, but you should watch Cujo. I think I am. Let me write that down actually. You should watch Cujo, the 1983 version. And I haven't even watched this movie before. But because it's just encapsulating this whole reading so perfectly, that I feel like you should. Where's the other side? I just passed it. Right here. Poltergeist 1982. Upright. There's unfinished business to be handled. Reversed. Move on. Be at rest. Yeah. I'm getting it's the reversed. Especially with the Eight of Cups here. Move on. And then be at rest with the playful. She's literally in a bed here with the playful and sacred. She's literally in a bed resting. And then you have peace hidden. You're meant to be relaxing more, taking more breaks. Just yeah. Okay, I feel like yapping more, but I'm going to chill. I'm gonna leave it there. I see you. Peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.